Welkom in deel 3 van monatomic goud. Wat het is, waar het vandaan komt. We zijn helemaal diep door alle geschiedenis heen gegaan. We weten waar het vandaan komt, de Anunnaki, waarom ze het bij ons hebben geïmplanteerd, dat wij het in ons haar kunnen laten groeien, dat soort problemen. Dus dit is eigenlijk pas de derde aflevering en dan ga ik diep in op waar het goed voor is. Ik ga mensen die het gebruikt hebben, ga ik laten zien, die het zelf ervaren hebben, wat hun ervan zeggen. Ik ga het zelf ook weer bestellen, zodat ik ook mijn eigen, maar dat wordt waarschijnlijk een deel 4, omdat het nog niet snel genoeg binnen gaat komen. Dus deze video gaat echt over de positieve kant, de ervaringen, de goede eigenschappen van het monatomic goud, oftewel ORMES. Ik ben zo enthousiast over deze video, ik ben nog net wakker. Ik ben gelijk begonnen met filmen weer. Dus ik ben echt super enthousiast over deze video, puur omdat er heel veel informatie over in staat. Alles is Nederlands ondertiteld, dus ik kan alles volgen als Nederlander. En we gaan beginnen met dus ik heb weer een paar mensen die informatie erover delen. En we gaan eerst kijken naar iemand die het ook zelf heeft ervaren natuurlijk. Ja, dat is natuurlijk het belangrijkste.
Alright, in this video guys, we are gonna talk all about the amazing ORMES right here. This stuff is absolutely incredible. This is gonna be my full ORMES review from Now Alchemy. So, this stuff right here, guys, will change your life. We're just going to talk about ORMES, talk about what this stuff is, how powerful this elixir is for you and your health.
Okay, so it's not a conspiracy theory. It's pretty obvious it's not a conspiracy theory. So one of these fundamentals is understanding what are known as monoatomic elements, also known as ORMES or ORMES, which is an acronym for orbitally rearranged monoatomic elements. And what the heck does that mean, right? Well, it turns out that certain elements on the periodic chart, the platinum group metals, gold, silver, mercury, copper, iodine, a few others, normally we're familiar with these metals and they look metallic. They have their usual traits of metals. However, you can run them through certain processes and convert them into white ceramic powders. And what you do, you can use either photosynthesis or vortexing these elements in magnetic fields in water, or fermentation, or some alchemical processes and laboratory processes. You can basically break these metals into individual atoms, which according to conventional science, doesn't happen in nature. It only occurs in laboratories and under special conditions. But in fact, these monoatomic elements, these individual discrete atoms of these elements, these minerals, they are in our bodies. They're in all living organisms. They're in plants. They're in microbes. They're in soil. They're in ocean water. They're in rock. They're in all kinds of natural conditions. And we can do things to use these because they're extremely healing, as it turns out.
Oké, dus monoatomic. Dat betekent dus één atoom, wat we al weten. Dit is water. Ja, in een glas, dat weet ik. Maar er zit water in. Ik kan natuurlijk water niet los in mijn handen vasthouden. Maar water bestaat uit twee atomen. Waterstof en zuurstof. Dus als het monoatomic is, dan zou het alleen waterstof moeten zijn. Nou, dat zou niet nooit te lukken, want het is een gas. Maar om even een beeld te schapen wat monoatomic is.
We live in a world where so many people are just toxic, right? The pineal gland is completely calcified. Organ systems are not working properly because of the food. Everything that we need comes back to minerals, and using this as a way to really achieve higher performance. So I'm sold, baby. I won't go back. This is something that I use every single day now, and I'm just excited to share it with you guys. So get yourself a bottle of ORMES. You won't regret it. And
there's a company or an institute, the Alpha Learning Institute in Switzerland, who started to do some experiments with this. And they study behavioral issues like ADD, ADHD, learning disabilities, things that are inhibiting the learning process, which is important to us, right? So this study, I know that it's not the greatest picture, but it's the only one available from the study. So let me try to explain it to you. This is the left hemisphere, or the left side of the brain. This is the right. So they did an experiment, and guess what? Immediately taking Ethereum gold, another word for white gold, powder manna ORMES, it automatically brings both sides of your brain into harmony. You can suddenly focus. I can't describe what happened to me. I can't quite put my finger on it. The minute that I took this, it was like this calm feeling came over me. And it wasn't like I was stoned or high. And don't ask me how I know it, those are lies. But it was this calming sensation. And I'll never forget the minute that I took it. I was at home. And I drove into work. And the music sounded better. And I couldn't believe the conversation that I was having with people. The things that I've said, the things that you've said to me, I'm looking at it in a different way, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
This is a very different supplement. This is a very different product than what you might have experienced. I want to talk about what I've been feeling from taking ORMES and how you guys can experience the same benefits. So ORMES is a monatomic element. You know, the periodic table of elements that we were all taught in science class, you know, it was something that, we all learned, and it's very limiting for our experience here on Earth. We all know the textbooks are lying to us, and there's a lot of nutrition, there's a lot of things that we can use to our advantage, and that's what this product is all about. So ORMES is a monatomic element, mono meaning one, right? So most elements, like let's just take water for example, like, right, is 2 parts hydrogen, 1 part oxygen, like H2O, right? This is monoatomic. So we're taking an element and we are stripping it away, and we're actually getting its purest form. For example, this is the gold ORMES. So if you look on the nutritional data, it says a proprietary alchemy fusion, 275 milligrams of 72 plus ORMES minerals with gold. So think about that. You guys might be familiar with sovereign silver. That is a very similar process like this, which is alchemy. We're taking silver, which is a metal, and we're processing it into a liquid state that our bodies can absorb. Now, why is that good for you? You need minerals. The pancreas cannot produce minerals. We need minerals from an outside source, and gold has minerals. Gold is very alive.
Now, these monatomic elements are superconductors, and they're multidimensional, which means that they're really weird. They're not like conventional three-dimensional matter. Part of them are regular three-dimensional matter, but part of them are simultaneously existing in other dimensions of time and space. And this was proven by some of the top labs in the world, by a man named David Hudson, who rediscovered these in more recent years in the United States, and spent $8 million with the finest labs in the world testing to figure out what these things were.
You have to understand that this is powerful. This is ancient mana, right? The people, whether any person on the planet, right, can understand minerals, right? What we need to understand is the alchemic process, these old mystical ways where, we've been fooled when it comes to the real nutrition on planet Earth. Our soil is depleted. We really need minerals from the outside source. The pancreas can only produce enzymes. We need minerals to have optimal performance. Now, what's funny is the ORMES is known as the ancient mana. It's talked about in the Ark of Covenant. It's talked about in biblical times. Prana, you name it. All of these words trace back to the ancient energy of alchemy. This is powerful. Let's get online here and check out what ORMES means. And for those of you who are new to ORMES, we're going to look it up and talk about just exactly what it is, right? So ORMES, also called as ORMES, stands for orbitally rearranged monatomic elements and M-state minerals in a fictitious group of substances exhibiting many miraculous properties such as healing powers and superconductivity at room temperature. They were supposedly discovered by 1975 by David Hudson, a cotton farmer from Arizona.
They resist magnetic fields. They create superconducting fields that can have interesting effects, and they're extremely sensitive to fields, of electromagnetic fields.
Stel je voor, je hebt een baan waar je veel aan het bellen bent met een mobiele telefoon. Maar je weet dat deze mobiele telefoon stralingen uitzendt en je wilt eigenlijk liever niet dat die stralingen je hersenen beschadigen, oftewel een hersentumor of een herseninfarct of weet ik veel wat voor rare ziektes. En neuronen zijn natuurlijk ook elektromagnetisch gevoelig, dus het kan zijn dat je inderdaad door die trillingen je hersenen beschadigt. Om hiervan die tegen te beschermen, raad ik je echt aan om ORMES te gebruiken. Dus als jij een baan hebt waar je veel moet bellen met een mobiele telefoon, dus niet met een vaste telefoon, dan heb je daar minder last van. Dan zit er alleen maar een microfoon en een dingetje in en een speakertje in en daarmee kan je dan bellen. Dus het gaat er echt om de mobiele telefoons. Als je daarmee belt, dan is het handig om dit spul te gaan gebruiken.
So, for example, the energies coming to Earth, cosmic radiation and solar radiation and such that's coming down from the Earth, where these minerals are present in living organisms and in soil and water and such, they're actually picking up these extremely weak fields from other planets and suns and celestial bodies and other sources, and then they can actually rebroadcast them locally. So they act like these superconducting antennas that can pick up energies from other places and then rebroadcast it locally. And depending on what material you're working with the monoatomic, so let's say monoatomic gold, the different elements have different frequencies, and they're all in this form. They're all very healing and regenerative.
So let's talk about some of the other things that I discovered. What happens with the DNA when the gold powder hits it, or the gold, is that it unravels the DNA strand. And then it ravels back up. But when it ravels back up, it does it in a very unusual way. It does it based on the memory that we had when we were born. So if there's a disease, some problem, something that's not supposed to be there, the memory says, that's wrong. Let's take care of that. And it rekindles itself, rejuvenates itself, and goes back to the way it should have been originally. Now think of the possibilities. Think about what it is for cancer. If somebody gets cancer, what do we do? How do we treat that today? We kill it. We go in and we kill it. And we don't really think about what are the results of doing that. How is that going to affect the individual? You might as well, at a certain point, just put a gun to their head. That would kill the cancer. But what if we had a way to go internally and work with this at a structural level that is uninvasive, that doesn't hurt us?
The brain neural pathways, as I mentioned before, are loaded up with junctures of these monoatomic minerals, giving the brain superconductivity. Also the pineal gland as well. The pineal gland is loaded with monoatomic gold, rhodium, and platinum, and it acts as our interface between physical and non-physical reality.
And it can help you decalcify the pineal gland. It can help your energy levels. I've been experiencing really relaxed sleep. To be honest, I've had a lot of sleep issues lately. I've been helping with decalcifying the pineal gland. Now, I want to, just say a very explicit warning here. this is going to activate you. This is going to activate your chakras. This is going to bring light into your body, okay? We all know about the physical body, the emotional body. I want to talk about the light body. We are spirit soul. We are pure light energy. And that's what this product is going to activate. ORMES makes your light body increase. And if you're a meditator, if you do yoga and you're already tapped into your infinite self, to your light body, then you're really going to feel this product, because this is something that has helped me get in tune with that light body to help bring clarity on my path, my higher purpose on this earth walk. So ORMES is something that I would not take if you are very sensitive and you have too much energy like myself. Honestly, I was very weary of taking it in the beginning because I'm a very natural person and I really don't believe in like taking chemicals, and this is not a chemical. I did the research and I really dove deep in the research of ORMES, and this is an ancient discovery. I mean, the Bible talks about this. Egypt, ancient humans have been using ORMES, or manna they called it back in the day. So this is awesome. This is just exciting because I've been waiting for such a legit company like Now Alchemy to make such a cool product.
Oké, het is dus monoatomic, zodat het opgenomen kan worden in je lichaam, zodat het kan worden toegevoegd aan je DNA, zodat het wordt gebruikt in je hersenen, zodat informatie sneller kan worden geprocessed, oftewel verwerkt. En het is goed voor je energielichaam, voor je emotionele lichaam, al die positieve dingen. Wat het in je lichaam ook doet, het is natuurlijk, het herstelt je DNA, oftewel op het moment dat de DNA kapot is, dan kan je het weer laten repareren. En het repareert op zo'n wijze dat het weer teruggaat naar het moment dat je geboren wordt, dus het wordt weer helemaal nieuw. Dus vandaar dat het ook anti-aging is, oftewel ouder worden. Het decalcificeert. Mensen zijn toxic, noemen ze het in het Engels. Detoxen kennen we natuurlijk allemaal. Dat is natuurlijk een soort van dieet volgen, zodat je alle giftige stoffen, toxics, giftige stoffen, uit je lichaam krijgt. Calcium is ook een giftige stof, wordt gecreëerd door fluoride, weet ik veel, dat kan ik nooit uitspreken. Fluoride in het Engels. Dus met alles bij elkaar, dit is zo super gezond voor je lichaam. Plus, het kan je helpen met beter slapen, beter relaxer worden, beter mediteren als je dat wil, beter yoga als je dat wil, beter... Dit is gewoon, amazing, weet je. Het is gewoon, ze noemen het niet voor niks de boom des levens. En het gaat ook niet alleen over het goud. Het goud is het mooiste, dat helpt een heleboel dingen. Het gaat ook over al die andere 7 metalen. De 4 lichte en de 4 zware. Dus zilver is ook belangrijk. Uranium is belangrijk. Al die stoffen. Dus we gaan nu verder kijken met de video. Ik probeer gewoon af en toe een beetje het samen te vatten, zodat het een beetje begrijpbaar wordt. Want het is natuurlijk wel een heleboel informatie in één keer.
I recommend for people to either buy it from reliable sources, which there are only a very few that I recommend, or you can get it the old-fashioned way in food and in ferments, which I'm going to show you a little bit more about.
When you use ORMES, be very mindful, just a few drops, set intentions, go within. It's something that I've really been seeing the benefits on a very subtle level in my astral dreaming, in my astral projections, in the way that I just think. The way that I have thoughts are more clear, they're more subtle, and they're more productive. All the little things that make me, I feel like have increased. They have really, connected me with my guides and the people that are not here on this earth dance. Again, this is going to activate your light body. So we are spirit soul, and a lot of people are simply living by the material. They're living in tune with their human body, and I want you guys to access your infinite self, access your spirituality with ORMES, okay? ORMES is something, it's an ancient food. It's really funny. I love looking this stuff up on the internet. You know, the ancient times of walking through the Nile in Egypt, they had these little clay, almost like clay pancakes that were made out of ormus. And this is the old ancient rituals that, you know, from the Ark of the Covenant, all this mysterious things that you can really unlock your full potential of the spirit by using monatomic elements. So ORMES is the gateway to unlocking your DNA, to getting those, you know, we're talking about epigenetics. We're talking about changing your genetics. We know that diet and lifestyle affects everything, but you can change your genetics now. 20% of your genetics are attached to you. 80% are malleable. We can literally change our DNA, and that's why I've been taking ORMES. I've been experiencing benefits from just my general sleep, energy, productivity levels, and please, you know, think about taking some ORMES. Think about, you know, getting some sources near you. If you want to use this, right here in the description below, you're going to save 11% by using the Infinite Cup discount code right here in the description below. If you don't use the discount code, that's fine too. I just want you guys to feel better. I want you guys to heal.
Now, again, this is not just me saying this. There are heavy-duty, you know, physics journals talking about this stuff. PhysicsWorld.com, which is a major physics journal, has an article called Superconductivity. It's in the genes. And when you ingest these superconducting minerals from food, they plug into the brain neural pathways, they plug into the DNA, they plug into the nervous system on these junctures along the nervous system that we call the acupuncture meridians, or in Ayurveda they call them the nadis, and it raises the superconductivity in those junctures. And so scientists have discovered this. They are seeing the superconductivity in the DNA. As it turns out, the DNA is actually a fractal antenna. It's a spiral fractal superconducting antenna. It picks up this scalar energy of consciousness that's flowing into us, and it manifests the genetic pattern physically. So we've been told that the DNA is the genetic blueprint, but it's actually the carrier of the genetic blueprint. The actual genetic blueprint is in consciousness itself, whether it's plant or animal or whatever. As it turns out, crystals are also conductors of this energy, because crystals have within them these superconducting monatomic minerals, these ORMES elements.
I want to just talk about ORMES in the sense of ORMES is alive. Okay, so ORMES has monatomic elements depending on which one you get. You know, like I said, this is the gold version, and you have to think about light, think about energy. Okay, this comes in the packaging literally wrapped in tinfoil. Why? Because it's alive. The glass itself is dark, right? It has a dark glass, so it's, if any light, like I'm inside my van right now, and this is like my sacred space, like my EMF-free meditation space. So I have all my supplements in here, and if you're, you know, having this at the house or you're traveling, whatever, it's very important to keep the tinfoil on your ORMES to protect it from all of those EMFs, okay? We live in a world that is being bombarded by Wi-Fi and electromagnetic frequencies that are damaging our health and our DNA. So protect your ORMES, protect yourself. I use tinfoil. It's the easiest thing. It actually comes with it in the packaging, so it's simple. And again, I have a van. You know, I created a sacred space, and that's what I would advise to you guys, is have a sacred space. Have these products. Use them with intention. Use them with your meditation, with your yoga practice, your Tai Chi, a way for you to unlock your infinite potential. Add it to your smoothies. I like it raw just as it is, a few little droppers. This is very powerful. We're talking about instant vibrational upgrade, instant transformation in the pineal gland. Everything is going to be activated when you tap into using ORMES, all right?
So, and also too, when you ingest alchemical forms of these monatomics, if you overdo it, you can raise the superconductivity too fast in the body, and then you will start manifesting things that you did not intend.
Dus dit stukje van de video is ook belangrijk. Don't overdo it. Oftewel, gebruik niet te veel. Een paar druppels van de ORMES, een theelepel van pure, weet ik het allemaal niet te veel. Doe niet dat je zegt van, joh, ik ga lekker scheppen, of ik boom, rots. In de vorige video's zegt hij inderdaad van, als je 1,5 gram neemt, met een beetje water na het vasten en echt erop voorbereid bent. Je hebt er een paar keer van tevoren gedaan, zodat je lichaam eraan kan wennen. Op het moment dat je dat doet, dan krijg je je volledige lichtlichaam. En daar moet je echt klaar voor zijn. Dat is ook niet iets wat je echt makkelijk kan gebruiken in de wereld. Want ja, dan kan je eigenlijk niet meer over straat lopen, want dan geef je uiteindelijk licht. Dus don't overdo it. Gebruik het op een gezonde wijze en niet per se om een engel te worden, want dat is niet het doel van het leven. Het doel van het leven is de ervaring van het leven. We zijn multidimensioneel. Dus de monatomics zijn ook multidimensioneel. Dus het resoneert met ons lichaam, zodat wij ook multidimensioneel zijn. Waardoor je in je dromen eigenlijk alweer kan astral projecting noemen ze dat. Oftewel je kan kiezen wat je dromen zijn. Je kan beter slapen, je rust beter uit. Als je te veel astral projection gaat doen, dan word je ook weer geestelijk moe. Dus niet te veel, ook dit, dan weer dat soort dingen. Maar dit zijn echt voor de spiritual junkies, noemen we die, de spirituele junkies. Ja, dat bestaat ook. Je kan verslaafd zijn en spiritueel zijn. Je moet juist, wat ik altijd probeer te zeggen, je moet juist de balans vinden tussen het fysieke en het materialistische en het spirituele. Dat is denk ik een beetje beter wat je kan doen in het leven dan dat je echt gaat leven als een god. Dat is niet echt de bedoeling van dit leven, denk ik. Je mag het van mij doen, maar wees vrij, wees jezelf vooral. Maar ja, als je niet wil opvallen, niet te veel wil opvallen in de maatschappij, zou ik lekker gewoon veilig en gewoon af en toe, niet elke dag. Kijk, je mag voor mij beginnen met een week elke dag, zodat je echt het kan voelen, dat je echt alles kan activeren, dat alles weer schoon wordt en dat je daarna in periodes doet. Wat ik altijd zeg is, doe een maand alleen de werkdagen en doe daarna een maand alleen de weekenden. Waarom? Op het moment dat je de werkdagen alleen doet en het weekend niet, heb je lichaam het weekend om het zelf te proberen aan te maken. Want zoals we uit de vorige video weten we dat ons lichaam monatomic goud aanmaken. Onze hersenen bestaan eruit. Dus op het moment dat je het even laat, kan je je lichaam weer laten wennen. Nou ja, die maand erna doe je het andersom. Dus dan doe je het alleen in de weekenden. Dus dan doe je alleen in de weekenden nemen en de andere dagen. Kijk, ben je een keertje ziek in die week, dat kan ook nog steeds gebeuren, want je staat zoveel bloot aan bacteriën en weet ik het allemaal niet. Dus het kan altijd zijn dat je altijd ziek wordt. Het is niet iets, hoe zeg je dat? Het leven gaat gewoon door, weet je wel. Het is niet dat je opeens buiten het leven staat als je dit gebruikt. Wat ik dus wou zeggen is, op het moment dat je ziek bent, mag je het best gebruiken, omdat je dan weer energie krijgt. Het geneest sneller. Ik heb nog een product gevonden, dat kan je ondervinden. Shilajit heet het dan, geloof ik, of zo. En dat helpt ook bij genezen en een beetje dezelfde werking, alleen het is een heel andere stof. Ik ga ook een video eronder plaatsen. Misschien dat ik dan ook een apart video nog over ga doen over dit spul. Want ik heb het ook nog maar net ontdekt, gisteravond eigenlijk. Dus ik leer ook nog steeds dingen bij. En dat is wel leuk. Op het moment dat je echt gaat opzoeken in de wereld wat er allemaal mogelijk is, wat er allemaal voor gezonde dingen zijn en hoe simpel het eigenlijk kan zijn, ja, daar sta je soms versteld van. Dus we gaan nu weer verder kijken met de video, anders wordt deze video echt veel te lang. Dus ga hieronder even kijken. Ik heb alle bronnen, ga alle video's ook volledig kijken, dat is ook belangrijk, want ik heb stukjes eruit gehaald wat ik interessant vond in deze video. Dus ik ben doelgericht op wat doet het met het lichaam, waar is het goed voor, waarom is het gezond en bla bla. Dus we gaan nu verder kijken.
And, the thing is, I'm all about nutrition. I'm all about health, right? So you have to understand that minerals are needed for the human body. We need minerals to perform. Now, when it comes to the emotions and the spiritual body, right? That's the things that's not being addressed right now in our modern time. We need to understand that we are pure energy. We are light. We are spiritual. We are immortal. And that's what ORMES is doing. It's working on the emotional bodies. It's working on that light body. I can feel this connection, this divinity opening up within me.
Ik heb deze besteld omdat ik het gewoon makkelijk vind. Het is makkelijk betalen. En het is niet al te duur. Ik ga gewoon mijn ervaring daarvan. Ik heb al andere ORMES geprobeerd. Ik weet wat het met je doet.
Because they're superconductors, they are being used in a lot of covert technologies. For example, space travel and time travel. Now that may seem like a bunch of new age hoo-hoo crazy nonsense, but I actually have met 3 different people at 3 different occasions, completely serendipitously, wasn't looking for it, who all were working on anti-gravity, time-traveling, flying saucer technology for the U.S. military, some of them since the 1950s. And so this technology really exists, and these superconducting elements are included in this anti-gravity and time travel technology. And it's because these monatomic elements are interdimensional. They exist in 3D space-time, but they also exist in other frequencies or dimensions of time and space.
Qua voeding kwam ik er heel moeilijk uit, moet ik eerlijk zeggen. Ik kwam niet echt achter goede websites of echt achter... Hier moet ik nog wat dieper op ingaan. Wat ik ook zat te denken natuurlijk, omdat ik ook een video wil gaan doen over chakra's. En over het eten daarvoor. Ik denk dat het een beetje hetzelfde neerkomt. Dus producten met hoog monatomic elementen of hoog ORMES... zou ook heel goed zijn voor je chakra's of heel goed zijn voor je lichaam. Dus ik denk dat het een beetje op hetzelfde neerkomt. Maar hier heb ik een lijst van 10 goede producten. Ik vind het een hele goede video. Er staat heel veel informatie. Veel kijkplezier.
1. Spinach. Spinach is a powerful vegetable that has many health characteristics, including its alkaline effects. This is largely due to its high content of chlorophyll, which causes the spinach to be an alkalizing agent to the body and restore the pH level back to its ideal. Along with its alkalizing properties, spinach is loaded with essential vitamins and minerals, including vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamin B2, magnesium, iron, calcium, folate, manganese, and potassium. Because of this, spinach alone can help the body to feel better and run at a better capacity. It prevents anemia, heart disease, signs of aging, cancer, muscle weakness, and skin damage. For best results, be sure to consume at least 1 cup of spinach daily, either raw, cooked, or blended into a smoothie. 2. Lemons. This may be surprising as lemons are often seen as an acidic fruit. However, they are actually high in alkaline properties. This is because once the citric acid in lemons are metabolized, they provide an alkaline effect on the body. They help to cleanse and detox the body, using essential minerals like calcium and iron. Lemons aid the body in proper functioning of the digestive system and immune system. They also help one to lose weight, control their blood pressure, and fight off cancerous cells. In order to fully benefit from lemons, be sure to consume a lemon water mixture first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Simply mix the juice from 1/2 of a lemon with a glass of lukewarm water. Then wait at least 30 minutes prior to consuming food. 3. Kale. Kale is another powerful green that should be added to a daily diet. It has the ability to stabilize the body's pH levels while providing detoxification and antioxidant properties. Kale contains vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C, magnesium, calcium, copper, potassium, iron, protein, phosphorus, and manganese. With all of these healthy characteristics, it is no surprise that research has shown that kale can help to reduce cholesterol, to reduce blood pressure, to lose weight, and to reduce the risk of cancer. Be sure to consume approximately 2 cups of kale at least 4 times per week to fully reap its benefits. 4. Avocados. Avocados are another one of those foods that are packed with essential vitamins and minerals that help to flush out harmful toxins from the body and help to restore the body's pH level to its optimum level. By doing so, avocados help the cardiovascular system, the immune system, the circulatory system, and the digestive system. Since avocados are so beneficial to the body, it is recommended to consume them on a daily basis. Try to consume at least half an avocado each day. They are delicious and can be added to almost any dish or smoothie. 5. Wheatgrass. Wheatgrass wheatgrass also helps to detoxify the body. In doing so, it also helps to protect the liver from harmful toxins. Since it contains essential vitamins and minerals, along with ridding the body of toxins that weigh it down, wheatgrass helps to boost energy, lose weight, stabilize blood sugar, and fight cancerous cells. Wheatgrass can be consumed in several forms: juiced from the raw plant or bought in a powder form. If juiced, consume 1 to 2 ounces daily. If using powder form, add 1 teaspoon to a glass of water and consume each day. 6. Celery. Celery is a healthful food that is not given the credit it is deserved. Celery is normally found on every diet's menu. This is largely because celery is a diuretic, as it helps the body to get rid of any excess fluids. Celery can also neutralize the acid in the body and bring the pH level back to a slightly alkaline level. Celery alone can keep the body in an alkaline state, so consume 2 to 3 stalks of celery per day, and the pH level should sit comfortably at the ideal 7.40. 7. Broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most important foods to eat in order to maintain an alkalized pH level. That is because broccoli contains phytochemicals that alkalize the body, reduce estrogen dominance, and increase estrogen metabolism. Broccoli also contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. It is able to improve the digestive system, the cardiovascular system, the immune system, and the integumentary system. This is largely because of the vitamins and minerals that broccoli contains, which includes vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin C, iron, folate, protein, fiber, manganese, and potassium. To fully benefit from broccoli's healthy properties, be sure to consume it at least 4 times per week. Try it either steamed or roasted for best results. 8. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are another food that have a high water content and help to flush out harmful toxins from the body. They can help to restore the pH level of the body by neutralizing the acids. They also help to reduce any inflammation within the body. Cucumbers are a fantastic source of vitamins and minerals and therefore should be consumed on a regular basis. They are low in calories and help to keep the body hydrated. They are an excellent addition to any healthy eating plan. Cucumbers help to improve heart health, blood sugar levels, digestion, and ridding the body of excess weight. They can even help fight cancerous cells. 9. Bell peppers. One highly underestimated food is the bell pepper. Not only can the bell pepper help to neutralize the acid in the body and raise the pH level to alkaline, but it can help to reduce anxiety, lower blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and fight cancer. Consume at least 1 cup of bell peppers 3 to 4 times per week. They can be eaten raw, roasted, grilled, or baked. 10. Garlic. Like many contained in this list, garlic has so many healthy characteristics that go far beyond restoring the pH level in the body. Garlic helps to support the body's overall health. It contains vitamin B1, vitamin B6, vitamin C, calcium, copper, selenium, and manganese. It acts as an antibacterial food, an antiviral food, an antioxidant food, and an antifungal food. In order to experience the benefit of neutralizing the body's acids and restoring the pH level, the garlic must be crushed or chopped. This is because it is essential to release important sulfur compounds. Eat 2 to 4 fresh garlic cloves each day and the body's pH level will stabilize. Consuming these alkaline foods on a regular basis will neutralize the acid throughout the body and restore the body to its ideal pH level.
Maar eigenlijk dat de metalen in eten zit, of ik heb hier gewoon een heel simpel potje van Centrum. Dit is geen reclame, maar daarin zit ook een heleboel. Nou, hij stelt niet helemaal scherp, maar daarin zit dus ook metalen, zink zit erin, er zit magnesium, koper, ijzer, calcium. Dus vitamine K, ook heel belangrijk. Vitamine B12, ook heel belangrijk. Dus hier zit ook wel aardig wat in wat je ook nodig hebt als goede supplement voor het gezond houden van je chakra's, het gezond houden van je lichaam, het gezond houden van je elektromagnetische veld. Nou, dit was de video, deel 3. Deel 4 gaat echt uit mijn ervaring. Ik heb het nu besteld, zoals jullie hebben gezien. Dus ik hoop dat het snel binnenkomt, zodat ik snel een beetje kan vloggen daarin, zeg maar. Voor de rest doe je eigen research. Kijk ook even hieronder weer, want dan heb ik weer allemaal linkjes en afspeellijsten en websites en weet ik het allemaal niet. Ik heb meer een heleboel dingen uitgezocht voor jullie. Het is niet alleen de video's, het zijn ook stukjes informatie die onder de video's staan die belangrijk zijn voor jullie. Met dat gezegd, bedankt voor het kijken. Tot in de volgende video. Wees de verandering die je wilt zijn. Peace.